Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand new mode reward that is available this week here in NBA 2K24 My Team, because it is another super solid one. And honestly, this is one of the few things about Season 7 that I have really liked so far. So, before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Eventually, I'm going to stop saying 25K, I promise. But, I mean, honestly, the channel's been really growing as of late. I really appreciate all y'all's support. Y'all been showing a lot of love. I apologize for the lack of videos yesterday, just because my power was out for most of the day. Literally didn't come on until about 5. So my bad about that, but I hope it was still all right, and I'm back uploading as normal today. So would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's discuss. So new mode reward today is Dark Matter Mark Eaton. Obviously, you already knew that by the title and the thumbnail, but Dark Matter Mark Eaton is a really interesting free card. Although obviously he is only free for 1 week. This is going to reset again on June 5th, so next Wednesday. So this is not a card that will be available for a super long amount of time, but he is available. And honestly, I did see a lot of people getting Paul George last week for free. Paul George, really good, desirable card. Now, I barely played the game at all this week. I was kind of planning on playing some for Paul George, but I just didn't. I haven't had the desire to play this game recently, to be honest, very much. But I did see a lot of people on social media and even in my comments talking about how they did get Paul George. So for those of y'all who were able to get him, number one, congratulations. But number two, Mark Eaton is another great mode reward. Like, I think this is a new mode reward that is out there for everybody. That's actually a very solid one. And this is a W, because this is something 2K hasn't done all year. And it's something that they should continue to do, because making actually desirable, really good cards available for free like this is cool. Now, should Mark Eaton and Paul George already be viable with MT from the player market? Yes. Now they are not. 2K has again lied to us about that. And again, that is the core of all of the problems in this game. And y'all can see how literally everything can be tarnished to a certain extent by that. But it is a good thing that Mark Eaton is available for free, because I think Mark Eaton is at least on this Artist Gilmore level of center, if not even maybe a little bit higher. The thing about Mark Eaton, number one, is that he's 7'4" with an absolutely massive player build, so he's a really big dude. What set is Mark Eaton in? Was he Strat? No, he wasn't Stratosphere. He was Gladiator, I believe. He was not Gladiator. He might have been Vortex. He was Vortex. There you go. Mark Eaton is 7'4". Yes, he has a low 3-ball, but if you put a shoe on him, I don't think he's hard to green with, because his release is actually decent. He's an amazing dunker, and he's really good defensively. Has very solid athletic ability for a 7'4" dude. I know he's not super duper fast, but this card, massive player build, really good defender, one of the best interior cards in the game. Really good card that you can now earn for free this week. And he is available in every single game mode, which is a dub. You know what I mean? Every single game mode that is, I think, relevant anyway. Like that most people are playing, because I don't really think people are playing Domination that much. I guess you're not going to get them from challenges either. So if you're in here doing some of these spotlights or whatever, catching up on challenges, then you're not going to be able to get him from there. But anything else that you're playing outside of Domination, which I don't think really anybody's playing at this point, for the most part anyway, and then challenges, you will be getting a chance at least at Mark Eaton after every single win. So triple threat offline, wheel spin, you can get Mark Eaton. I generally find that the top reward on wheel spins is a little bit unlucky, and it's a little challenging to get, but I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a couple people get it on social media over the past week or so. I think they may have raised the RNG odds slightly on these Dark Matters. I don't think they're super likely to get still, but I think the odds might be slightly higher. So if you've been playing the game a lot, I think you will have a decent chance to get this card. So wheel spin in triple threat offline for Mark Eaton. In clutch time, you got a wheel spin as well, also with Mark Eaton. And then also there's always the Playoffs Deluxe pack, which is a pink diamond or higher guaranteed player. Could be an Opal, could even be a Dark Matter. I've already pulled the Dark Matter out of Playoffs Deluxe pack. And then you got Opal in each game mode as well that is available. And Jamal Crawford's the one in clutch offline. Triple threats Opal was Donovan Mitchell. Okay. There's a free Dark Matter Donovan Mitchell, so that's not very exciting. Opal Sabonis does not excite me at all, but Mark Eaton is also available in salary cap. I will say, if you are wanting to get Dark Matter Josh Smith this season from salary cap, and here's the thing, I understand that Josh Smith has not had a good card all year, that his release has been really bad, but because his release is so noticeably his biggest flaw and so garbage, and also because 2K changed the last salary caps rewards release in Dikembe Mutombo and made his jump shot elite, I could 100% see Josh Smith getting an elite level park type jump shot and being one of the better small forwards in all of my team. So If you have not done salary cap yet, I know this is just a little bit of a tangent, but I just want to real quickly bring this up. Today would be the day to get it done. And I say that having not done salary cap at all myself, and I'm actually kind of sitting here thinking I might do salary cap. So real quickly, let me just go through here and look at this team and see what I would have to change. Realistically, I think right now I would just downgrade Reggie Theus to Diamond John Starks, wherever he is, because he's very good at defensive point guard, who's probably 1,800. He is, and that's 2,100. This team was was 19,500. That's crazy. But I guess some of these guys have gone up in price now, like Willis Reed. Probably downgrade Willis Reed to a Amethyst. I know I'm now tangenting fully, but in case anybody out here is wondering about their salary cap lineup, I am here to help you real quickly. In case you're trying to get this card at the end of the season, who is actually good? Like, is freaking Ruby Nick Claxton any cheaper? He's got to be cheaper, right? 2003. Why are all these cards so expensive right now? Goodness gracious. Are you cheap? 600? There we go. Ruby Nick Cliff Robinson's actually decent. I don't hate that card. You can run a team like this right here, and I'm sure you could find a better team than this. I don't want to waste a lot of time here, but you could run a squad like this, and this will get the job done in salary cap right here. This is a lot of good cards that'll do a very, very, very good job, and I think this is actually a very, very capable lineup. So I'm sure you could probably find an even better lineup than this here if you really worked on it. I will do another salary cap lineup for round 2 here in a little bit, in a few days. But regardless, in all of these game modes, like I said, door game here in Clutch Online, got a chance again at Mark Eaton. I think the door game is really rewarding because you have basically an opportunity for 2 of the 3 prizes every single one. So you can open the first door, and then if it's a good prize, like if it has Mark Eaton behind it, you can take it. And if it's not a good prize, then you can pick another door. And I mean, yes, you might have a chance of missing Eaton, but I actually really like the door game. Also, Clutch Time Online is just my favorite mode. So it's the only mode that I've significantly played. I've played a good chunk of triple threat offline as well, I guess, because I was doing some agendas. But regardless, I like the door game. That's probably what I would go with. Also, the ball drop. The middle ball drop is not that hard of a spot to hit, and that's where the good prize generally goes. I already got Sean Livingston off of a ball drop in Triple Threat Online this season, so if Mark Eaton pops up on your board, I do think you have a decent chance to get him off the ball drop as well, although that is RNG as well if the ball actually goes in. But I've only played 4 games of Triple Threat Online, and I got Sean Livingston, so that was nice. It is possible. Also, an unlimited door game for him and Dwight Howard. Again, I like the door game. I think it's decently rewarding. So as a whole, that is everything. He is also, I believe, in Triple Threat Online Co-op. Yes, you can get him out of the vault, although the winning online competitive rewards don't seem to be super common, I guess I would say. But as a whole, you can literally basically get him in every single online game mode besides Play with Friends, which obviously isn't going to give you rewards because you're just playing against a friend. It's no sort of like online competition basically like that. But in pretty much everything you play in the game, you now currently, if you win the game, have a chance to get Mark Eaton, which I think is really good because that's a card. Like if I were to get Mark Eaton this week in the however many games I play, he would make my team. I don't totally know where. He might be backup center. He might start at center and move to Kimwe to the 4, but like he would make my team 100%. And I think he makes a lot of other people's teams too. So really, really good Motorwood, just like last week. And I got to say, 2K, I give them some credit, man. I will. I think it's been actually pretty decent as of late, the content, and I think they've done a pretty good job. So with that being said, that is going to do it for today's video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.